Honorable Lutamaguzi Semakula Atabukidde Medard Sseggona ne Joyce Bagala agamba nti bakooye abantu mu Nuupu abagezaako okwefuula abagezi nga ate tebalina kye basobola kukolera abantu. Byonna ogenda kubanga obifuna mu video yaffe olunaku olwaleero.
Tetulonda bakulu ba bika oba ba masaza otandika tubuulira ab'ebitiibwa babeera eri ku bitebe by'ennono. Ab'ebitiibwa babeera eri ku bitebe by'ennono. Wano twagala buyinza si bitiibwa. Obayo nga wakemetereddwa emmeme nga waliwo ow'ekitiibwa kyo gwe batawadde kaadi ngwegayiridde linda mu lukiiko lw'ekika oba mu nkiiko z'ennono, naye wano tuli mu byabufuzi era ensonga lwaki olaba osanga fuutu soja nga wa mugaso nnyo n'okusinga gwe gw'olowooza nti nno wa kitalo, kubanga ffe wano tutunuulira bikolwa byo ne tutunuulira ne impact kiki ky'otugattako. Bannaffe abamu tebabawadde kaadi, wabaddewo ababadde batagaataga, ng'era naawe bw'oli bw'omuwa kaadi atagaataga omanya ayinza okuteguka omulundi gumu n'agwa ne kaadi yo. Wabaddewo abalya mu lulime ne mu luzise, kuba ekibiina kirina intelligence esobola okukola research emala n'ebabuulira guno musota guno si musota. Ono baddembe okunoonya ewali ebitebe gye basobola okubawa kaadi ebirala, naye ekitebe kya National Unity Platform bwe kiba nga kikoze okusunsula kwakyo nga kiraba nti bano be basaanidde ate mwe bemusuubira nti tebasaanidde, abasinga ku bo basoma amateeka basobola okukola apiiru ne basobola okuba nti osanga wabeerawo judgment endala ewedde, naye ngeno yakozeddwa teyabadde tebeesinga nti oba oli wa kitiibwa oba oli waki, bakoze ku busobozi bwo ku gurawundi na kiki kyosobola okutwaza mu maaso eggwanga lyaffe Uganda.
Nange neewuunyiza okuba nti abantu bennavuganya mu kamyufu ate si be balangirira oba nange ze kennyini sinze gwe balangirira, kubanga nkakasa bukakasa nti ku gurawundi y'e Makindye tewali muntu ayinza kunsinga gurawundi y'e Makindye. Ebyakolebwa ne bakwata omuntu atajja mu vetting ne basobola okugamba nti ate yampangudde, ndowooza nti n'ekyo ekintu si kituufu kanya n'akamu, naddala bwe tuba nga tulwanira obwenkanya mu ggwanga lyaffe Uganda. Naye fena twalaba ebyaliwo ku lunaku lwe twavetinga applications zakolebwa, waliwo n'obudde obw'okumaliriza vetting. Honorable Namboze baba tulaga nga bazze oluvannyuma era mawulire gaba capturinga n'ebifaananyi okuviira ddala ku kitebe kyaffe, naye ku nsonga zino eziriwo simanyi ngeri ki ate omuntu gye yava eri n'asobola okukola ki okujja eno. Nsonga eyo nze ngirekedde ab'ekibiina kyaffe okusobola okusalawo butya bwe bayinza okugikwata, kubanga mukakasa bukakasa nti bannange abamu bakoze petitions ne baziteekayo ku kitebe kyaffe, era tulowooza nti tuyinza okufuna justice necessarily wadde nga sinze nataddeyo petition, naye okakasa nti okusindikayo petition 10 tekigasa ng'ate waliwo abalala bakoze ki abawaddeyo.
Do you know what happened in Ghana during that surprising election? They never expected the change they saw at a very critical time when they were moving towards democratic governance. So anything can happen. Everyone is at a standstill. Governance is at the crossroads. Do you know why many people picked papers for the presidency? Over 200 people applied, wanted to become...
That's the democracy.
Not necessarily democracy. It was a demonstration that there was a crisis in the governance sector of Uganda. And everyone wanted to provide an alternative. Oh, all right, to do so. There is a crisis about governance in Uganda. Everything is at a standstill. Things are becoming too expensive for no given reason because of bad governance. What do people do? For example,
you've been almost like a lone soldier in the Conservative Party for many years.
Yes, it does not matter for as long as I keep on.
A lone voice in the jungle.
Also, but see the impact he made worldwide. Even he changed the calendar chapter all over the world. So the human rights aspect is also at stake. I don't know what Uganda will say in the United Nations General Assembly going on right now. Just recent, sometime back, the Geneva Human Rights Office made a clarion call to the Uganda government that the incarceration of Dr. Kizza Besigye and Rutale were out of order, were illegitimate, and they expected action to have been taken. Nothing has taken place. good enough, Uganda has not yet given the speech in New York. So when the representative of the president goes to New York, she stands warned that she must answer the query and the concern of the Geneva Assembly on human rights in Uganda.
I think the vice president has already been in the UN.
Has she spoken?
I think she did.
Right.
Yes, I think she did.
Yes, she did. She went
But she has not returned yet.
No, she's here.
She's here.
She's here.
Yes.
I am surprised.
See,
I am surprised that nothing was mentioned about
Mr. Kamala.
Yes.
I think people now should understand where this country comes from. And we must know, all of us, that governance is not for government only, it's even for the people to get included, to be involved in the partnership of leadership. And people who think that leadership is just general happiness, I think they are getting it wrong. We are in these campaigns. He said how many people are coming to see because there is a leadership gap. I don't agree with him, because the only country now which still has people to give them a chance to choose their leaders from LC1 is only this country. I was in Tanzania, they are campaigning, they are going to vote for. I moved from Namanga, Arusha up to
Namanga at the border.
At the border between Kenya and you cannot find any photo of another country.
The campaign poster. But what do you expect?
And you ask about that?
No.
But what do you expect? Tindulusu is in prison.
No. They have their history. So you have to guard the history. I think it was Mkapa. You were in Parliament. You were there in 2005. When Mkapa said, okay, fine, you want to copy democracy from now, but please, you must know, each of the country must know its history. And when you're a leader, you must provide a solution.
I had an honor of hosting, he was on that very chair, the Honorable Tindulusu, the opposition leader of Tanzania, on this very show a couple of months back, when he tells you what happened, how he survived an assassination attempt, how they pumped in him with 16 bullets, how he's been gagged, how his people have been arrested, how human rights have been trampled upon in Tanzania. Unfortunately, the world does not understand Tanzania, because who follows the Swahili media? If it wasn't because it is within, they are having their own issues. But because it's largely 99% Swahili media, who is going to follow?
Of course, for us, for ours, we do agree with constructive criticism. That's why when these people, the opposition side, when they talk, we listen, they check us, and that's why there is a bit of openness. They allow anybody to do anything. But also, I want to tell people that even if you are given a chance, you are free to talk anything, but there is a limit you can go to. Most of the people who are doing those things are provoking government.
Provoking,
Mr. Kamala, there is a saying, was it for Shakespeare? He said, please, if you don't want bees to come in your compound, don't plant flowers there. Otherwise, the bees will continue coming. So please, in these elections, let's discuss issues that concerns